I call this a specific kind of love because loving ourselves involves really getting to know ourselves. Objectification comes into this. It feels kind of generic if we feel like we're included or someone wants to be around us, but they don't really know us. So, what is it that they want to be around? What is it that they want to be with? So, it feels to me like it's not very personal. We've probably all had situations like that. Sometimes we have friendships where we spend almost the whole time in the friendship just listening to the other person and get a sense of they really don't necessarily want to know me. They're just using me as a sounding board or as a way to get support. So it doesn't feel personal. So, what we're always looking for in our engagement with other people, generally inequality, certainly it moves back and forth. The situations of our life sometimes indicate that we need a lot of support at one time. And then at other times, the other person might. So we have a dynamic relationship with people. And when we look at the relationship we have with ourselves, this also comes into play. So what we know about trauma is that it causes us to disconnect from ourselves and disconnect from the energy, the feelings, sensations in our body. And what I'm interested in exploring is how does our unconscious mind interpret this? So, does it interpret as well? There's nothing here to really get to know. This person's boring. Does it activate our core deficiency beliefs? What is it about being disconnected that might feel like abandonment? I thought we could do some inquiry around fully knowing ourselves. And today we're going to focus on the sensations, the energies in our body. And next week we're going to focus on kindness. So each week we'll have a different focus during this month. As you sit back, let yourself get grounded into this present moment and look at the first I am comfortable with fully knowing myself. What does that mean? What is your response to that? I'm comfortable with fully knowing myself. I welcome all parts of me, the hurt parts, the scared parts, the impish joy, the kind hearted, the creative, the part of me that cares so deeply about life. And because of the way the nervous system's set up, we tend to spend a lot more time and emotional energy on protecting ourselves than on connecting. So we're going to move into an inquiry around that. Let's start with where we feel this in the body. And I'll go through these phrases again. And each time we go into one of them, we'll work with the welcome phrases. I am so glad you're here. Let's start with feeling in our body the hurt parts. And if you want to work with one of the other parts instead, feel free to do that, of course. I welcome my hurt parts. And notice your breath, notice your body. What are the sensations in your body? Is there a sense of where in your body that energy is of the part of you that's hurt? It might be in your heart. Once you notice where that energy is, pay attention to it. Notice the qualities of it, notice where it is. And sometimes we can move our awareness right into the center of the energy, like we're inside the energy looking out. See if you could do that. Other times it feels like, no, it'd be better to just kind of stay a little bit on the outside, but stay really attuned, really aware. And then use some of these welcome phrases as though you're speaking directly to the energy. I am so glad you're here. I'm listening. Sometimes these hurt parts don't really trust that it's okay to come forward, it's okay to talk to us. We've been hiding for so long that it might take a while. As you're speaking to that energy or tuning to that energy, we're using words, but it's not really verbal. You're not alone anymore. I'm an adult now, and you can count on me. Thoughts might come up, images of a time, an age. If that's the case, you could tune into that too. You're not alone anymore. It is safe for you now to let me know more, to let me be in touch with you. You're not in trouble. It's okay to let me know. I love you. I want to know you. You're so welcome to be here. Stay attuned to your body, your breath. If there's something they want to share with you, you could listen. Maybe they just want to be held. Let your intuition guide you. I'm so glad you're here. You're not alone anymore. And sometimes another part might come forward. Is there a place in your body where the scared part creates some energy? Oftentimes, fear is in our belly. And you could stay with the hurt part, or you could also include or move to the scared part. You want to stay grounded. In this moment in time, we're not in danger. There's nothing to be afraid of. And there's very likely in all of us parts of us that are scared, that experienced fear in the past and maybe still do. You could tune into that energy. Notice the qualities of the energy. Keep your eyes open if that helps. And then to that energy or sensation, welcome it. I'm so glad you're here. I know you've been scared and felt really alone. And you're not alone anymore now. I'm an adult. I can protect you. You can count on me. The things that were scary before when we were a child, I can help with now. I'll protect you. Stay in tune with your breath. You're safe now, and it's okay for you to let me know more about this, to let me comfort you, be here for you. You might hold your own hand. If you're feeling disconnected, come back into your body through your breath. If there's thoughts in the mind that are kind of compulsive, you could tap on your forehead for a minute. Bring your attention away from the thoughts and into the sensations, the sound. It's okay to be scared. We're all scared sometimes. You're welcome to be here. I'm here with you. And then let that come to a rest, or you could continue with that. Let my voice move to the background. What are the other parts that you might want to spend a bit of time with? The creative part of you, or the playful one, that impish joy, the fun part. What does that feel like in your body to attune to that? It might be a specific place in your body, it might be more of an overall feeling, it might be a lightness or an emptiness. Notice what it feels like in your body to tune into that joyful, playful, creative part of you. And this is a part that, for most of us, we probably are not in touch with all the time. We're really hunkered down, kind of getting through life. And sometimes we pause, we get in touch with joy. Sometimes it's a beautiful sunset that we see and we stop, or a hummingbird comes by. We see someone's face we love and we just stop and soak that in. Notice what comes up for you and welcome that part of you. I'm so glad you're here. I want to give you more time. I'll pay more attention. I'll invite you in right now. I'm inviting you in. I want you to be here. I love you. I want you to be more a part of my life and a part of my daily life. I'll make more room for you. Stay with that inquiry in your body, your breath, listening. I'm inviting in that joy, playfulness, creativity. You're so welcome to be here. And what might they bring? What might that look like if they had more airtime? And you could stay with that for a while longer, or you could move on to the next one. I welcome my kind heart, my deep caring about life, my life, other people, the world. I care deeply. And notice where in your body that arises. Is it in your heart? What happens in your body as you tune into that part of you that cares so deeply about life? There's joy here, but maybe it's a little bit different. Has a different feel. I'm so glad you're here. And as you tune into that kind heartedness, notice what it feels like in your body. Do you have a smile on your face? What does it feel like somatically in your body to care so much? So, bringing it in from who and what we care about, just into the somatic experience of caring, deeply connected and caring and kind heart. Most of us have had experiences of being closed hearted, hard hearted. We could really welcome this open heartedness, this kindness. You're so welcome to be here. It's safe to be open hearted. I love that I'm open hearted, kind with myself, kind hearted. I love that. And then reading through that list again, I welcome all parts of me, the hurt parts, the scared parts, the impish joy, the kind hearted, creative impulse, parts of me who care so deeply about life. I love you. You are so welcome. Come back to noticing your whole body again. Open your eyes. And set your intention to come back to this practice again and again. This is such a lovely way to overcome that trauma response of disconnection. Come right into our body and feel and affirm that all parts of us are welcome. This is a practice that we can do.